Hello everybody, I am back here, Unknown Gamer. How's everybody doing today? Today I am bringing you a new segment called What's Inside with the Unknown Gamer. What's inside? Anyway, today I am going to be taking apart a little bit of a surprise for you. I'll show it to you here in a minute. Anyway, I just wanted to do this. I wanted to start the segment, and I wanted to welcome you back to Black Axe Productions too. And I hope you all like this video. I know you will. I know I will. So anyway, let's get to it. Okay, what we have here is a throttle body off a older model vehicle. I think 80s to early 90s. I think I'm not quite sure what it's off of though. Could be off of a GMC, a Chevrolet, or a Ford, or even a Pontiac. I'm not sure. But I found it, and I thought I would do a little segment with this. What it called? What's inside? Let's get to it. Here's my tools. Looked, only 3 tools. I broke the top, which is this little piece right here. I think this was the control for how much fuel the vehicle got. This is an electronic fuel injection. This is the predecessor of the modern day fuel injection and throttle body. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty awesome and simple piece. It's like basically like a carburetor, but a little bit better. As you can see, I'll show you the bottom. Here is the bottom. Sorry about the little vacuum hose in the way, but basically what you do, I'll show it to you. Basically how it works is when you hit the throttle, this pops open, the little butterfly right here, and sends the fuel into the engine, into the intake manifold, and that in turn goes into the engine. And how these work is simple. The fuel is sent. Let me find the ports. See the port right there and that port right there. I'm not quite sure which one is the intake and which one is the return. But in turn, once you hit the throttle, that turns, the butterfly turns aside. And the fuel is sent into this, and this little piece that controls how much fuel is sent into the throttle body. There's a little jet inside. I'll show it to you here in a little bit. That it atomizes the fuel and sends it into the intake, and that's what causes the combustion part of the cycle of the engine. So it's pretty cool how these work. They're pretty simple. It's not like a carburetor, which only has like multiple jets, but this one only has one on top. So let's get to tearing this apart. But let's get to this. This, like I said, is the throttle body. I'm going to take it apart, see what's inside of it. I'm not going to lie, I've had it apart once before just to see to loosen stuff up. But I want to share this with you. So let's start with the electrical components to this. This right here, I don't know if you can see it, is I think the fuel temperature sensor, which I'm not really sure. I forget what that does. This right here, this part right here, I'm not really sure. And this part up here, I guess, controls the throttle. I guess controls how far the throttle will open and close, and how fast it responds. I'm not quite sure, but this actually takes a few simple bits, security bits, star bits, however you want to call them. Let's get this apart. I'm going to hurry up and try to get this apart in the time I have with my memory, which isn't very long. Let's get this apart. I'll do a video of I'll do a close-up of the parts. These are pretty simple little devices, like I said. Pretty simple, but the carburetors are a lot simpler. I mean, they have more what do they call it? I just had it. Needles and stuff. Here's the temperature sensor. I don't know if you can see that. There it is. There's a little spring inside this. It, I guess, controls how far this goes in and such. Let's get to the next part, which is right here, which is, I guess, throttle control, the throttle control sensor. Switch it out for this bigger bit. Hopefully this bit isn't too big. I know she likes it big. Anyway, let's get to this. figures don't want to work today. There is, I guess, the throttle control sensor, which controls how far this will open, I guess. What's next? This part right here is, I guess, a little air intake area, which has a vacuum hose, which I guess helps atomize the fuel. I'm not quite sure how these work. I haven't really fooled with these that much. But it's a learning experience with y'all. I wanted to share this with you. So, take this apart. Damn it. Okay. Take this apart. Take this apart. Lots of screws, or bolts, or whatever you want to call them. I tried taking the vacuum hose off, but it's stuck. So, what the heck? Now, like I said, these were used on older vehicles. It was the predecessor to modern day fuel injection. Was the predecessor to the modern day fuel injection, which I honestly think, yes, fuel injection is okay. You don't have to wait for it to warm up and such to run right. But I actually like these, well, carburetors. I mean, I'm not quite sure how well these work. The gasket's coming off. Let's just throw it. So, below this is actually some holes as well. I'll get a close-up of these parts, and it's pretty awesome. It's a pretty awesome little device. Next is this part right here, which I'm not sure what this is. I guess is a plunger to control how much fuel goes on here as well. Let's take this apart, and I'll show it to you. Like I said, I'll get a close-up of all this stuff, this crap. I have the right one. Yeah, like I said, I had this partially apart. I put it back together for the video, just to see. I know I shouldn't have did that. I'm a bad person. But I didn't have it all the way apart. I just had a few little parts apart. So, hopefully y'all can see me. I'm hoping y'all can at least see me. I wish I had a camera person. I apologize. The last screw. Okay. Okie dokie, artichoke. Well, I think right here is the plunger, which I think that controls how much fuel goes in here. I'll have to do some more research on these, how they exactly work. Maybe have a schematic of the parts. Here's the cover. Maybe have a schematic of the parts. Maybe put it up in the video. I'm not sure. If I don't, I'll do a video on schematics and stuff on how they work in more detail. So let's get this last. I call this the donut. I'm not really sure a technical term. Let's get the donut off of it. Y'all are like, oh, that's not donut. That's something else. I'm sorry. I know some about vehicles and such, but I'm not really sure about these. About the older throttle bodies themselves. Hopefully y'all don't kill me for saying wrong terms and such. Yeah, it did. It did. It came right apart, which is weird. But here's the inners. Here's the other part. Basically a block on top of a block, like that. Pull apart. The injector's right here. Well, the injector needle, or whatever you want to call it. That's what sprays the fuel into here. It goes into the. Okay, I have this apart. Now, here is the injector, or needle, or whatever you want to call it. And that's where the fuel gets sprayed in. To this part, which in turn goes into the intake manifold, which in turn goes into the engine, causes combustion. So, I have it apart. Now, I tried to take the butterfly out, which is right down here, or the valve, or whatever you want to call it, but it wouldn't come out because the screws are pretty rusty. So I will do a close-up of these parts to show you a close-up of what they are. Hopefully you like this video. Okay, let's get to it. Here are the close-up of the parts. That is the injector or needle or whatever you want to call it, and that's what sprays the fuel right there, right here. And here's the innards, here's the top of it, which here was the control. I guess this was the fuel control and such. Here's the side. But this is pretty cool. I'm going to do this real quick. There's that. There's the holes. Here's this piece where the flap is, or butterfly. There's the bottom. You can see. It's pretty cool. The little side. There's the. I'll try to get this to turn. You can see it turning like that. And here's the other parts I collected. I'm not, like I said, I'm not quite sure of a few of these parts. I know that I think right here is the fuel temperature sensor. I used to work for auto parts place, and I'm pretty sure that's what that is. The other ones, and I think this might be a plunger as well to control the fuel as well, and other stuff, the bolts and such. But guys, this is I hope you enjoyed that video I just did. Sorry about the different shirt and all. The ending I did do was a little bit messed up. But anyway, if you liked that video, I hope you did. I know I did. Hopefully I'll get better at them. Hopefully you like them. If you do, please leave any comments if you like that video in the comments section below. Right down there. And leave any comments down there too. I hope you liked it. Y'all have a good day. Hit that like and subscribe button as well. And I'll catch you later. Bye bye.